Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I am going to be doing a modification on my Citizen Nighthawk. So this watch has got some wear to it, and you can see the mineral crystals picked up some scratches. So I thought it'd be good to breathe some new life into it with a sapphire crystal, and I kind of want to get a dome crystal similar to let me reach it here. Similar to like the Flightmaster. You know, I kind of like the dome look of the Flightmaster, so I thought it'd be cool to see if I can do the same for this one. So this will have to be, unfortunately, well, for you guys it won't matter because I'll just make this over several days, but I'm going to first have to remove this crystal and measure it because, one, I could not find any videos on anyone actually doing this modification, which I was kind of surprised. I thought someone surely would have done it. So that was, and actually, you know what? I just noticed there is actually a crack here. So there's a chip right there. So I just noticed that now, but I haven't really seen anyone do this modification, so I wasn't able to get any kind of insight into the size of the crystal, and I was not able to find the data I needed as well. There were some mixed results between what size to get. I tried to measure it from the top, but it was still kind of a little unreliable. So just to be safe, I'm gonna take the crystal out, measure it, order it, and then reassemble it. So let's just jump into it right now. So first things first, take off the bracelet, get it out of the way. Okay, one out. Alright, bracelet out of the way. Now let's pop open the case. Hopefully this fits. Alright. Oh wow, that was actually not on there tight at all. Almost kind of concerning. Alright, and there we go. Now we need to remove the stem and the movement. So this plastic shroud should come out. This is just to kind of keep it, at least it should come out. Let me grab my tweezers here. Man, not the easiest thing to get out here. Alright, maybe it does not come out, at least not easily, so let's see if I can release the stem, and let's try it that way. Okay. Okay, got the stem out. Does this one come out too? I hope it does. I don't see a release for this. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. That one just... Alright, oh, got the movement out. Put it right there. Keep it somewhat safe, and that's actually interesting. So the gear is right there. This is actually not a stem like I thought it was. Good thing that it fell on its back, not on its front. Got lucky there. Okay, with the movement out, now we can remove the crystal. And this was a little tricky because it's got one of these, doesn't have like a traditional rotating bezel. Just want to make sure how this comes out. The tricky part with some of these is that sometimes you actually have to take this out. I've never done one of these before, nor did I see any videos about it, so I'm a little flying blind here. But okay, so I want to see if this thing actually comes off. This is why I wanted to first try to see if I can find another video of someone else doing this so I can see if this comes off or not, because I don't want to... I've damaged a crystal before on a watch like this because I didn't take this off. But I just don't know if this is one of those that it needs to come off. This is where it gets tricky. Maybe I'll be fine. Alright, let's just try without removing it. Okay, so we gotta find the perfect match for it. This looks like it could be it. I'm not gonna pull full pressure. I just want to see what happens. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Alright, so we're good. Okay, so it did just pop in there. And actually look how much dirt has accumulated there. So this will be a good time to clean this as well. Gasket looks good. Okay, now that we got it out, we can give this a quick measurement. So let's see what we got in the calipers here. So if you're looking to do this at home, here you go. So we are at 38.2, which I probably chalk up as 38. Let me just remove some of the, sometimes some of the dirt around it could actually be the difference for the tiny. Alright. Cleaned it off. Let's get it back in there. We are still at 38.2. So I'm going to call it 38. And there could be a small margin of error here. Let me just re-zero it. Why is this still on? Alright, let's zero it out again and try one more time. 38 seems to be what it chooses. Let's see how thick this is. 2.7 thick. Okay, so 38 and 2.7. So I'm gonna do a quick pause here and get the crystal purchased and resume this. Hey guys, well, this is kind of unexpected, but I went through my crystal box just to see some of the leftover crystals I have, and I found this one. So this one actually is a hair too big, 38.4 lens 2, so it's a very tiny difference. And I'm kind of tempted to see if it'll fit. It is a sapphire crystal. It's actually from the Bulova Moonwatch. So years ago, I had one that I replaced with like a plexi type crystal, and then I sold the watch, and I still have this one. So we're just gonna do a quick, soft, dry fit. I'm not gonna force it because I don't want to damage anything, but I'm just gonna see if it'll fit. Alright, let's get this centered. Now let's see if this bad boy will fit. Alright, need a better... There we go, okay. Alright, so let's see how it fits. Alright, so it's a little lopsided. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, so I played with it a little more, and I think I was actually able to get the slightly larger one to go in there. So what I'm gonna do now is just try to see if I can get it down just a little bit more. Okay. Looks pretty even to me. So now what I want to do is see if it's in there. So I'm just going to give it do a little bit of a tap test. See if it's in there. No, I think it's in there. I think I might just leave it. Honestly, it's hard with it being a 38.2. There really isn't a whole lot I was able to find on eBay. I went in there and all I could find is either 38 or 35, and this is, or all I could find is 38.5 or 38, and this is 38.2, and this one's 38.4. So while it's just a hair bigger, it did go in without crumbling up the gasket. So I might just leave it, to be honest, and see how it does. Just checking to see if there's any more room for... Okay, this still works fine. Gasket bending, usually if you do it wrong, you'll kind of see the gasket crumple up along the side, but in this case it looks perfect. I don't see any signs that it did not go in good. You can kind of see the gasket right there. And it looks pretty round to me. Usually if it's not in there, it would pop out. So I'm actually going to leave it. So what I'm going to do is get this get all my fingerprints cleaned off of it because I got a little smudged up. Put it back together and finish off with some final pictures.